Discrimination and racism in society in America has been going on since the slavery days. But in my opinion, it has increased over the last few years, decades, since the Rodney King death, which happened in March 1991, with over $1.3 billion in property damage to the Los Angeles County. There has been 12,000 plus arrests. There has also been 2,383 that was also injured during that riot in Los Angeles during the Rodney King death. The next was the Michael Brown death, which was a protest in Ferguson, and there was 300 arrested. 69 people has been dead. And there was only a couple of injuries, I think 10 in the Michael Brown protest. The next most popular case right now that is trending still to this day going on is the George Floyd case and death, which is most recently there has been over 14,000 arrests. 25 people have been gun wound injury. There has been 29 deaths since then, and it's still increasing. This is just last month's statistics. Um, I want to talk about freedom because freedom is a state being, it's an expression of being equal to have the rights. Martin Luther King marched in the Million Man March. He spoke on 1963 or 1967 on the Washington Memorial in front of 250,000 people, plus television and radio addressing for the March for the Civil Rights Act, which we should all have equal, equality and freedom to vote, to, to have the same rights and opportunities as colors as everybody. It's just human beings. The first 10 amendments is our Bill of Rights, and that gives us the freedom of speech, but also gives us the freedom to do whatever as human beings, but we should stay inside the law with it. Um, Freedom, we should be able to believe what we want to believe in, religion, feel how we want to dress, how we want to, present ourselves. Martin Luther did say, according to him, a quote, that one day I will see a day that I will be judged, that I will not be judged by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. Quoted by Martin Luther King. I do believe in that. It's not the color of your skin that, should judge you, should we, just see you for who you are. It's the content of your character, your personality, how you, respect and approach people, your appearance, not your appearance, but, how you approach people, your personality. Also, Malcolm X did say that a man that stands for nothing will fall for anything. And that means that if we don't stand up for our rights and our freedoms against the government, against whoever that's discriminating, then this is gonna walk over us, and we can't let that happen. Equality is a state of being equal. The state having the same opportunities and the same rights as one another. Um, Regardless of our race or gender or height or weight, politics, we should have the right and the opportunity to be equal. I mean, to be equal, to be treated equal through employment, through school systems, through community groups, churches as well. We should be welcome. We should be respected. It should be prideful to be equal because God created us in His image, not of somebody else's, but what He is. And just because it's somebody's color of skin is different from theirs, I'm gonna treat them the same way I want to be treated. Do unto others as others will do to you. So that's how I see that. Discrimination like I said, it can be against the clothes you wear, the music you bump. It can also be about politics, your beliefs, your religion. You're supposed to be prideful in that. You're supposed to be courageous of who you are. And if anything is going on at work, you can call the EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission Center. File if you feel like you are being harassed about your color or ethnicity or anything in the religion. Um, Today in society, I feel that we need to come together to take the opportunity to understand one another, respect each other, also in encourage one another to be who we are, to be to what we believe in or what we stand for. We need to come together. But other than that, um, just the neighborhoods, the community, it needs to be strong, but we need more support. We need to teach our young ones about discrimination, about racism, so they won't grow up and mess up the whole era and cycles that our previous people that, stood up and voted for it, and, fought for it. Other than that, this is my conclusion and my speech, and I thank y'all.